Welcome to Harmony is Healing, the podcast where music meets mental health. Hey, I'm Laura, and we are going to be discussing fear. Facing our fears and overcoming our fears. And I'm going about this a little bit differently. If you missed my previous episode, I talked about Season 4 on building the band. And what are we going to do? We are going to look at some lyrics from the song Believer by Imagine Dragons. And they may not directly focus on fear, but Season 4 did face some fears. Coming into building the band, they were all solo artists. And they had never sung together in a group, in a band. And they never saw each other. They only listened to contestants singing and trying to say, well, who's the best fit? Then after conversations, well, could we get along, and chemistry, vocal connection, harmonizing. Those are all fears that they faced because they had never done it before. I know that there are things that you too are afraid to try. And I have one right now. But let's get to some lyrics. First things first, I am saying all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. When you hear that right from the get-go, I could see this as someone saying that, if this is fear, these are the things that they're thinking. And now they're verbally speaking it. Next lyrics. By the grace of the fire and the flames, you're the face of the future in my veins. So if you don't actually face your fears, then how are you going to move forward in your future? Are you going to be stuck? Because if you're afraid to try something new and experiment, as in building the band, then how are you going to move forward in your life? Fear is something that I have dealt with majorly. And an example could just be meeting new people. Meeting new people that I don't know. Maybe I don't have any type of connection with. When it comes to the Backstreet Boys and going to Cancun, that's something I had a connection with. I met somebody. We got a connection through UConn basketball. And I'm looking for those connections with music meets mental health. And networking, as I'm trying to do right now, and meeting new people and whatnot, as well as meeting new friends socially that might have the same interests as me. This is something that I'm struggling with right now. But I have to do it. If I don't do it, then I'm not going to be making any friends. So moving on to the next lyrics. You made me a believer. So those are the lyrics from this song that I take away in regards to fear, and the fact that I feel like Season 4 really hit this song out of this world compared to Imagine Dragons singing it and listening to the harmonies. I really think they did an awesome job on this song, because I did look back at that original music reaction video I did, and no offense, Imagine Dragons, I'm a harmony person, and I just really liked how all four of their voices came together. And oh my god, Aaliyah did an awesome job, and Donzel on those little runs. Oh gosh, I can't tell you those lyrics. You can check out the YouTube video or check out the show notes down below for the whole song of these runs. Amazing. Was that not amazing? Both Donzel and Aaliyah, I just don't know how they can say those lyrics so quickly. And this is why I feel like season 4 is so talented. They each bring something different to the table, and that's what makes them amazing. I just love this song, and I just feel like season 4, with all their challenges that they have faced in their lives, you know, of course, just before the show, things that they feared, and then being on the show as solo artists, and then joining a band. Well, you don't even know if you're going to be part of a band. You don't know if you're going to make any connections, be it personally, chemistry, vocally. You don't know that. You're taking a risk. All of these people on this show was taking a risk. Plain and simple. And you need to take risks. Right now, I have to be open to meeting new people, even if I do not know them at all. I have to somehow make a connection. And this makes me a little anxious because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. So this is the question I ask you to reflect upon. Where has fear entered your life? And how did you face the fear? Or did you hold back? What could you have said to yourself to take that next step? Take some time this week and think about the song, the lyrics, and the question. So, if this resonated with you, please share this episode, this podcast with a family or friend. You can also go to my website, harmonyishealing.net. You can find the downloadable journal and the prompts that go along with it so that you can look at the lyrics and then write down your thoughts about it. And also join the Facebook community group and share your thoughts with other members that might be having fears. And that's where we can make connections, because we're all facing fears. Everybody has different fears in different ways. We all have them. But it's called, who can we get that can kind of push us in the right direction? Is this community a place that can push you in the right direction? I hope so. Don't forget to check out the YouTube video of the performance of season 4's Believer. It was amazing. But I'll also put the individual links in for Believer, my reaction video that I did to Imagine Dragons back in the fall of 2023. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking about the pain, because this is kind of like inner pain, I believe. But here we're looking at this from a fear perspective. But the inner pain that one has, and fear can also be having inner pain. They can actually connect. So you have to be a believer that if you take that extra step to move forward in your life, you have to believe that something positive will come out of it. And if you don't, you're still in the same place. You haven't moved forward. You haven't progressed in your life. You haven't felt like maybe you have accomplished anything, and you're just stuck. I've been there. Oh gosh. Remember to check out my playlist of season 4. I love that band and I want them to succeed. I want to see them in concert.
Remember, you are not alone. One lyric at a time.
Take care, guys. I will see you next time
in another video from Season 4's performance of Human. Take care.